guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you so much love and light. I hope you had a beautiful Easter. Thank you for being here with me today. So I hope you guys enjoy these readings because it's all about their current feelings for you. So this is the question, how do they feel about me? Whoever that they is up to you. This is whoever you choose to focus on for this reading, and it's zodiac based. So we're going to explore each sign and see what is going on with that person emotionally. What's on their mind? What's in their heart? How do they feel about you? Okay, feel free to watch for your sun, moon, and rising signs if you're looking for more messages from spirit. But I always say don't watch to the point where you start to feel confused or if you feel like messages are contradictory. If it's contradictory, then only watch for your sun sign. I feel like that's the best way to get clarity if that's the case. I send you all so much love and light. We're going to start out with Aries reading. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, my beautiful Aries, how do they feel about you? Let's see how this person feels. Okay, so it's like being between a rock and a hard place, really. There's a dilemma that's here. Because this person feels like there's things that they need to make up to you. There's things that they've done to you that have been unfair. And I can see where this person has the intention and the desire to want to make that right with you, wants to right their wrongs. But then at the same time feels like you won't let them in, like you won't give them a chance to make it up to you or speak their piece. They feel like where they try to approach you, you just put walls up around you. So then I think that they react, or this person feels like, well, I'm just reacting to what you're showing me. The Ace of Swords as their overall energy shows me like what could be rekindled between the two of you from this person's perspective, because they feel a passion with you unlike anything they've ever felt with anyone else. It's just something that's like the chemistry, and it's like fireworks, it's like electric. But they feel like you won't let us spark back up again, or I keep trying to light the fire and you keep blowing it out. So it's like they do feel like you're giving them a hard time, Aries, and please don't think I agree with that at all. But that is how they feel. So the vibe around this person is feeling like there's things that they need to do to even make up for lost time with you or just right their wrongs. So I wonder how you feel this person is being with you, because if you feel like this person is like kind of shutting down when you put boundaries up, or you are holding them to a certain standard and you feel like they're not trying hard enough and that they're giving up, I can see how you might feel that way. But then when I bounce back into this person's energy, they're like, well, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm trying but you won't let me. So I can see where their intention is to make things right with you. That is their intention. But it's like, well, what am I supposed to do at this point in order to get through to you, in order for you to hear me out? What am I supposed to do at this point? So it's like being in a dilemma where they feel I want to make things right, but you won't let me. So, you'll have your reasons. If you feel like, yes, I am in that Queen of Swords energy. Yes, I am keeping my walls up around me. Yes, I am putting them to the test. That's very personal. If you feel that way, you have every right to feel that way. But like from this person's perspective, I think it's like, well, what's going to give? Where do I go next? What do I do next to approach you? What can I do to truly appease you? For what can I think they have a lot of questions about what move they should make next, because it's like they're in a rock, between a rock and a hard place. You know the expression. Now it's like, I don't know what to do. So it's funny, the more the person sits in that energy of not knowing what move to make next, I can see where their walls start to come up. So it just feels like the vibe around you is something's got to give. And I'm not saying that you have to be the one at all that chooses to embrace this person or let them in or even hear what they have to say. You don't have to be. You'll do what you feel is best for you, of course. But that's what the vibe is like. It's like, now I'm stuck and now I don't know what to do. Did I mention to you guys that Libra's energy has come through? It could be a Libra that you're involved with, or maybe there's cross watchers here watching your reading, Aries, or maybe your own moon or rising sign, because it's here. I want to look a little bit further at that Queen of Swords. Well, actually, you know what? I think I want to look at that Six of Pentacles first. So now Sagittarius's energy has come through. There could just be cross watchers watching your reading, Aries, dealing with an Aries, or maybe your own moon or rising signs, or maybe that is who you're involved with. You could be involved with a Sagittarius. I'll tell you a little secret about this person. They're not going to give up, even though they get into maybe the point of, okay, well, you have walls up, so I'm going to put walls up. It's like a defeated, frustrating kind of energy. But that does not mean that they're not going to keep trying, and that does not mean that they're going to walk away. I feel like this person believes that the two of you have a long future together. So even though it's like a rough patch and they don't know how to get through to you, and they feel like, you're definitely putting them to the test, and yes, to a certain extent, they take offense to that. It's not someone who's at all planning to like really walk out of your life or disappear on you. Just know that they're not going anywhere. Okay, Aries, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Next is Taurus. All right, Taurus, how do they feel about you? Let's get into it. Well, you have someone that is really trying to get your attention, really wishes that you would just like look over and see them and acknowledge them. So you have a person that is very much in love with you and feels, I mean, like you could be the one. Like the Ten of Cups is a very euphoric energy. So they're so in love with you, and I think that this person is so emotional when it comes to you. So there's highs and lows in their emotion. I think they worry about you. I think they dream about you. I know that they're always thinking of you. This person has decided that the two of you should be together. Like, so what I'm describing to you is the way that they feel you are the one, and the way that they feel like they're still waiting for you to see from you that you've truly made your mind up about them. Because they're sure about you, they just don't know if you're sure about them. This person is, when they look at the future, they see you there, Taurus. There's no future without you. And I can see someone who, they know what they want, they know where they want things to go, and they feel like you're the one. You are. I think that they even believe that there's things about yourself that you don't see the way that they see, like how perfect you are. So there's a real plight coming through in this person's energy, wishing that you would just make them your all, because this person wants to be loved by you the way that they feel they love you. So, yes, it does hurt. It does hurt when they feel that they're trying to offer themselves to you fully. Because I feel like this person won't hold back. There's nothing that they won't do. And they just wish that you would embrace them 100% and go all in with them. They feel like they're trying to offer up their heart to you, even offer up like truly investing in this connection, offer making your lives become one in the healthiest possible way, because this person does truly care about your well-being day to day. They care about what you experience every day, how you feel, what you go through, how you're doing. They genuinely care and love you. But they feel like they're in this position now where, like, I'm trying to give my heart to you, but you won't accept it. And then you keep comparing. You keep comparing either me to someone else, or the new me to the old me, or the current me to the person I was before. This person feels like you're definitely not in the present with them, and you have your mind on other things. So if you're going through a lot and you know, well, yeah, I am going through a lot of things. I can't dedicate like as much time as this person would like me. Or if you're just going through, it looks very tumultuous. Like if you have a lot of stress, this person feels your stress, hates that you're stressed, would love to do anything to be able to take your stress away. Because I see someone who even, like, if you're stressed, they're stressed and they're worrying about you. They do worry about you. But that's what it's like. I just know that this person wishes you would choose them and show them what they show to you, or what they want to show to you. I feel like with the Ten of Cups here, I find it hard to believe that this person hasn't expressed their feelings to you or told you that they love you. If they have, know that that is very real. It's very true. That is how they feel. But with the Empress as the overall energy, that says two different things. Number one, it says that the things that they recognize about how you're not moving forward with them, and how they feel like you're not as ready as they are. And it's even the things that you look at in yourself as flaws that they feel is not a flaw at all. This person doesn't feel like you're flawed. And it's the way that, the longer they go in this place of feeling like, well, you're not, I'm sure about you, but you're not sure about me. Yes, it does affect the way that they feel, and it makes them feel small. It does. um it makes them feel small. I just know that they want to be acknowledged by you. That is what they want. That is how they feel. Okay, Taurus, that's what's going on with them. I love you guys so much. Next is Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so let's get into their current feelings for you. How does this person feel about you? Sagittarius and Libra's energy is here. This person believes that the two of you can make things right. Are you guys involved with a Sagittarius or a Libra? That could be your own moon or rising signs. Or maybe there's just the energy of cross watchers watching your reading. What I can see coming through is the way that this person, yes, on the one hand, acknowledges I think things that they have done to you that's not fair, but then also like just things that have gone wrong between us. So I know this is a little bit touchy to hear, but this person does feel like, well, you've done things that are unfair to me, and I've done things that are unfair to you. I think they feel like maybe not equally, but to a certain extent, like we're both responsible for like doing things that has like not been right. And I know that's very touchy because I don't know if any of you here watching this feel like the Gemini, or I'm sorry, the other person is like totally to blame. Um I think this person's feelings are like there's things that we both could have done differently. So it's like that. But what I can see now is someone who believes in the future and wants to make things right. Definitely does. So don't think that they're not acknowledging what they've done to do wrong by you. They definitely acknowledge that. They definitely recognize that and like have a plan and a goal to move forward, to even make it up to you, make up for lost time even. Because if you feel like you and this person should be in a different place, I can see that they acknowledge that, and everything in their energy, Gemini, is like I want to make up for lost time. I want us to move forward. Enough time has been wasted between us. So they're definitely acknowledging the hurt and the pain, but with the intention to want to make it better, just to make it all better. This person feels like wherever you are, that's where my home is. We belong together. Look what we have together. Look what we've built together. So some of you here watching this do have like a family with this person. You could have children with this person. Others of you, maybe it's just like the two of you are your own family. It's being close like family to you. So know that you are very important to them. You're a very important person in their life. So the vibe coming through in their energy is like, let's just do this. Let's go all in. Let's move forward. I believe in this. I believe we have a future. I believe we can be happy. So it's definitely a vibe of someone who wants to get things on the right track. The Ace of Pentacles is even coming through in this person's energy. That's a beautiful intention towards you, of offering you their all, making sure that we have stability, that we have direction, because it's about us. It's about me and you. That's how this person is looking at it. So I know that the future revolves around you. And I know that they're taking things very seriously. Currently, they are. You have a history with this person, I'm sure. So, I wonder what's happened between you and them to cause like such frustration and, feelings of just going through things that you don't deserve. So I know that you have a history there, but currently, right now, presently, it's about us moving forward, um, making things better between us. I don't want you to hurt. I don't want to hurt either. I believe in our life. I believe in our future. I believe in us. That's what their vibe is like. All right, you guys, that's what I can see. So now at this point, this person, I think that you may see they're taking different action towards you, or maybe it was just talking about things. Now it's putting into action and doing it. There's a new sense of drive, ambition, and motivation coming through in this person's energy. I think they acknowledge the way that they were dragging their feet before, kind of doing things on their time, taking their sweet time to do things. Now this person knows that time is up. I need to do right by you. I need to like fully get in this. I need to react. That's what's going on with them. You guys, if you hear kids screaming in the background, it's because I'm right by like a little daycare. So that's all that is. Okay, I love you so much, Gemini. That's what's going on with this person. That is how they feel about you now. And next is Cancer. All right, Cancer. This person on your mind as you watch, let's see how they feel about you. Okay, so there's a lot. Yeah, wow, this is very, very contradictory. So I wouldn't be surprised if you feel like this person is confusing you right now, because there's so many messages coming through, and I feel like you're on Pisces energy. I'm sorry, Pisces energy is here. So I might be picking up on cross watchers watching this. Or that could be your own moon or rising sign Cancer. Maybe you're involved with a Pisces or a Capricorn, because again, that energy is strong, or it could be cross watchers or your own moon or rising signs. So this person loves you and feels very deeply for you, and then looks at you and feels like you're such a beautiful, sensitive, kind, loving person. So that's like their overall vibe and feelings for you. Yes, they love you and they love you very deeply. They genuinely care about you and what goes on with you, what happens to you. But then I see like kind of like a struggle in this person's energy. And I feel like they're torn about being independent or being in a connection. It feels like they're torn. And they feel that way. And for some of them, it's because when they look at you, I think that they feel you haven't fully made your mind up about me. So it's like sending mixed signals. And for some of you, it's like a mirror of what you're sending to each other. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it's like that. I talk about that, the contradictory energy, because the Knight of Cups is in reverse, which is like that love offer, making my way to you, giving you my heart, pursuing you, going out with you, spending time with you, getting to know you, the whole courtship, the romance, all of it. I think they feel like they are confused. Like, do you want me or do you want to be independent? Do you want to be alone or do you want me? So it's very confusing, because I keep going back to this energy where some of you might feel like that's how this person is being with you. If you feel like that's how this person is being with you, then you're definitely mirroring each other. I know that they think so highly of you. This person looks at you and feels like head to toe, you are perfect. They love the way that you dress. They feel like they love your style, the way you put yourself together. They love the clothes that you wear, the way that you smell, the way that you do your hair. They feel like you're very attractive, very charismatic. They're absolutely charmed by you. And I know some of you here feel that way about this person, because even like this devil is in reverse with these lovers chained to each other. That's why I know that some of these feelings between you and this person are mutual. So there's this weird energy going on around them where they don't want they it's like I want to be in a relationship, but then I'm worried like I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want to ruin things between us. I don't want us to end up in a bad place. So it's like I want to be in a relationship because I'm absolutely into you. I already have such deep feelings for you, but then I'm worried about what happens when I commit to someone. So it seems like some of you here have a person that's just torn about being in a relationship or not being in a relationship, but it's complicated because it's not that they don't have feelings for you. They absolutely have feelings for you, and I think that they look at you like you're a total like you're a total babe, like you're beautiful, like you're a total snack, like someone that the attraction is not a problem when it comes to you, Cancer. Just know that this person is absolutely into you, drawn to you, adores you, feels like you're beautiful and cute and like sexy all at the same time, and then genuinely has care for you. But there's so much going on about the worry about like being in a connection and having things go wrong, having things go bad. And they absolutely do not want that. It almost feels like some of you have a history with this person where maybe things didn't turn out the best. And now, for whatever reason, there's talks about being back in each other's lives. But then there's still like that black cloud of what happened is kind of hanging over like a reminder. For some of you here, that black cloud that I'm referring to could just be in this person's own energy, especially if they've recently gotten out of a long-term relationship, or they've recently got divorced, or like they're carrying that energy with them still. If you know that this person maybe was married at one point in time, has a family with someone, and now they're newly single and trying to figure things out. I think what you need to know is they look very torn about getting into another connection. But that's where it gets really tricky and where it gets complicated is because it's not like they don't have feelings, they do. So the energy coming from your person, Cancer, does look very complicated. And it gets even more complicated for some of you because of the way that they feel uh, they don't know really what you want. Like, do you want me or do you want to be on your own? Should I pursue you? Because I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want to push you away. The bottom line and what you really need to know is how deep this person's feelings for you are and how they look at you, and like you're someone that is, they respect you. Because it's not all about your, your style. You have an amazing style from this person's perspective, but it's not all about that. It's about your independence, how you can take care of yourself. I think that they just admire you and everything about you. Okay, that's what's going on. They respect you and they love you, albeit with some confusion about maybe what's happened between you and them before that gives them pause, and then also the way that they feel like they're not really sure about what you want from them. Okay, Cancer. That is what I can see. I love you guys so much. That's how they feel. Next is Leo. All right, my beautiful Leos. Who is this that you have on your mind? Let's see how they feel about you. Okay, wow, this says a lot. So your own Leo energy is coming through, as well as Virgo and Sagittarius. I wonder if there's anyone on the cusp of Leo and Virgo who's watching. Maybe you guys are thinking about another Leo. There could be cross watchers that are Virgos or Sagittarius. Or maybe, that's this person's energy that you're watching for, Leo. That's what I can see. Okay, so there's I feel being intimidated in a sense because this person loves you so much, and I think, when you see the sun and you see the Ace of Cups, that is like love and light. That is love and light. Where it comes in reverse, I think they look at you as like the love of their life and the light in their life. But then, like, I think this person feels like they're not good enough. I think this person feels like maybe even they're not good looking enough because there's definitely a sadness that's there. You have someone that really puts you up on a pedestal, like you are like even unobtainable in a funny way. In this person's mind and in their energy, you are set so far apart than anyone else in their reality. So it's like being mesmerized by you, being blown away by you. I'm describing the energy so intensely because it's the Ace of Cups, and really that is so intense in their emotions. But then this major arcana is showing you that you're such an important part of this person's life because the major arcana is like a part of the roadmap, so to speak, to their life, and like the main route is with you. They look at you as someone that is so successful that they even look up to, someone that is celebrated. So I wonder if you guys are I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are very influential to those around you in your inner circles. If you have those that are close to you, just like admiring you, seeking advice from you, emulating you, wanting to be like you, because this person really looks up to you and feels like you are extremely influential and so successful. Like they feel you're like a superstar in their eyes, and no matter where you go, you just have I just think that they believe you have people that just follow you, look at you like you're a head turner. It's all of that. The Sun card is one of the most beautiful cards that you can see in the whole deck. So, when I put myself in this person's shoes, they're blown away by your beauty. They're blown away by your heart. The only thing that like really gives me pause in this person's energy is the way that what they keep comparing themselves to you for whatever reason. So I know that they feel they need to level up, they need to step their game up in order to be a suitable partner for you, in order to be on your level, so to speak. I'm not trying to put this person down, but I do think that this person is very hard on themselves. I think that this person could even have certain self-esteem issues. It's just that they keep comparing themselves to you and they feel like they're not on your level. So for some of them, because they feel that way, there is a lot that they hold back from you. Because if you're wondering if this person is in love with you, absolutely. They never even knew they could feel this way about someone until you awaken this within them. But when you see the Ace of Cups come in reverse, yes, the love is there, but it's like what is not being spoken, what is, even to a certain extent, what is not being shown. Because I wonder if for any of you, does it surprise you, these messages that I'm saying to you from spirit? Depending on where you are in the connection with this person. I just know that they love you, but I can see the ways that they hold back, and I know why they hold back. It's because they have to work more on their self-esteem. This person keeps comparing where they are to where you are, and when they do that, they feel like they need to that they need to level up, that they need to bring their A game. But it's something that they want so badly. Just know that they want this so badly. They want this life with you so badly. They want this connection with you so badly. I just think that this person feels you're miles ahead of them, Leo. I mean, they really do. So I guess to a certain extent that could be flattering. But, that's where it gets tricky, because if this person feels this way and you see them in the best possible light, I know that they could kind of sabotage things for themselves in the connection just because they're getting in their own way. I feel like this person really might get in their own way when it comes to you. Okay, so that's what's going on. Definitely very, very complicated. And this might even give you insight into why someone holds back from you. It really does, because it just, when I tap back into your energy, it makes me wonder, how do you look at this person? And then, I can't give you advice about, doing this and that for this person, because it almost feels like the self-esteem issues that they have, that comes from within. So this person really needs to work on looking inward, figuring that out, and what they're seeking has to come from within, not from you. That doesn't mean that you can't be kind to this person, loving, encouraging. You can do all that, but I think one thing that's important to remember is like what this person really needs inside, that has to come from within. Because some of you here might look at them and feel like, no, I feel like they're amazing. I feel like they're beautiful. I feel like they have a beautiful heart. It's just a matter of like, you can sit there all day and tell them this, but they have to see that for themselves. And it feels like this person is going through a transition of working on themselves, realizing things, leveling up, just wanting to, the standard is you, you set the bar. And they're just like in this place of wanting to reach that. Even I speak about the transition because the Hermit is here. Okay, Leo, that's what I can see going on in this person's energy. If you guys hear noise in the background, like screaming, don't worry. It's just daycare and they're outside at recess. So that's all that is. Okay, Leo, I love you so much. Next is Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so whoever this is you have on your mind, let's see how they feel about you. Taurus's energy is here. Are you guys involved with a Taurus? Or maybe there's just the energy of cross watchers watching your reading, Virgo. Or maybe it's your own moon or rising sign. It's here, and I can see someone who can't get you off of their mind is always connected to you because they're always thinking of you. I mean, this person is always looking at your pictures, looking at you. Anytime they get a chance to look at you, they will, because I just think they feel you're very attractive, very good looking, very beautiful. There's definitely so much energy of being head over heels, euphoric, in love, feeling like you're a very creative and hardworking person. And I think that they admire you for that. It's the way that you work so hard and the way that you are such a perfectionist. I just think it makes this person, I think they respect you for that. They do. They respect you for that. They acknowledge that. So this person sees all the effort that you put in. And I know that they admire you. And I know that they're very much in love with you and thinking about the future, thinking about what could be. It's weird though, and I mean that as in a curveball, because the 10 of Pentacles is coming through in reverse. For some of you here, I have to put this out there. I wonder if you guys are in two different places financially, or if you just have two completely different lifestyles. Because it almost feels like, on the one hand, for some of you, this person is so in love with you because they feel that way genuinely. But one of the things that makes them more attracted to you and love you more is the successful person that you are. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're a gold digger or a clout chaser. It's just that, wow, I really admire you. Look what you've accomplished for yourself. And since being around you, you've shown me so much, and you've opened my eyes to things that I didn't even know existed in this world. So because of you, I have leveled up in so many ways. For someone here, I wonder, like I said, if there's two different lifestyles between you and this person. And for some of you, I wonder if they came from a different country. They could have come from a poorer country or just grew up completely different than you. Because now this person is in a place where they know that they don't have as much as you have. And so that is something that makes them feel like you're an even bigger blessing to them. That's what it's like. I'll put it simply. It's like you're like my fairy prince. That's what it's like for some of you here. This person feels like in so many ways you rescued them from a place that was very dysfunctional. Maybe even when you get right down to it, a place where this person was struggling, was poor, didn't have the same materialism, the same materialistic things that you have. For some of you here, I do wonder if you're involved in a connection like that, where the two of you come from completely different backgrounds, maybe even different countries. Because that's what it feels like. Because with the Hierophant in reverse, there's something about the connection between you and them that looks like it's either opposites attract, or there's something that's very untraditional about it. And when I read this energy from the other side, I think some of you here, you watching this could feel like, well, I'm the one that comes from a poorer family, and I don't mean to sound insulting at all when I say that, but not everyone grows up rich. So maybe you're acknowledging, like, I come from either like a middle class family, or maybe even a family that we didn't have much growing up. And then I meet this amazing person and they work so hard and they've just given me this lifestyle that I never expected to live, because that's what the vibe is like. I feel like I'm living a completely different and unexpected lifestyle, but I am all for this. This makes me feel amazing. I feel like I'm living my dream life, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So there's a lot of focus coming through in your reading about money, and a lot of focus about work and different cultures. So some of you may really resonate with that energy. But I think some of the main things to take away is how in love this person is with you, and how really it truly is that feeling of I enjoy every second with you, and this is amazing. I can't believe my life. I can't believe how lucky I am, and I can't wait to see what happens next. This is totally unexpected, and I feel completely blessed. That's what it's like around you, Virgo. Okay, you guys, that's what I can see going on. That is how this person feels. I love you so much. Next is Libra. Okay, my beautiful Libras. How do they feel about you? Who is this you're thinking of? Let's see. How do they feel about you? Okay, so it's almost like this person wants to approach, but then there's like a sense of hesitancy. It's funny, like the vibe that I get from these cards, I see the visualization of double dutch, Libra. I know that sounds kind of funny, but you know how in double dutch, like you're swinging, you have the time when you're supposed to jump in? That's what I feel this person is doing when it comes to you, because there's so much energy around them and on their mind of fixing things and building it and rebuilding it, I should say, and putting the pieces back together. So clearly, this is someone that you have a history with, because that tower moment wouldn't have happened. Or I wonder the severity to it. It's major though, because the tower card looks like you could have had a falling out with this person at one point in time. In separation from them, maybe, you went your separate ways, and maybe you haven't been on the best of terms. For others of you, it could be just with this anxiety that I can see this person feels. If you don't have a history with them, and maybe you haven't known them as long to have like something like that happen, I just think this person feels like they totally embarrassed themselves, maybe made a big mistake, did something to really jeopardize things between you and them, because there's like an embarrassment that's there. Like, so for some of you, it depends on how extreme it is, but that's what I can see. But the bottom line is, I want to put it back together again. I want to fix it. I want to make it right. I feel like that can't be all between us. It's not done between us. This can't be over. I won't let it be over. It can't be over. It's like this person feels like they can't even fathom that thought. That's unbelievable. With that Eight of Swords coming through, so connecting back to that energy of maybe someone who did something to embarrass themselves in front of you, or things got really awkward. There's definitely anxiety that this person was carrying. So if you relate or resonate, I should say, with that energy of having a falling out with them, maybe because they wouldn't take a step forward, or they kept second guessing things, getting in their own way, letting their worry or anxiety get the best of them. I can see that this person, they've moved past that energy. So maybe they even got therapy. And I don't say that to sound rude, but it just looks like this person learned how to um get out of their own way. They This person has learned how to analyze things from a different perspective, an outside perspective, where they can take a look in the mirror. And I think they've learned a lot about introspection, because this is like, you know what? I'm not in myself anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in my own way. I'm not in my own head. I'm not going to let those things handicap me. Okay, so that is how they feel. So when I talk about them timing the approach, I think what you need to know is they've come very far, working on their peace of mind and how to get out of their own way and like not do things to sabotage or jeopardize or cause trouble in the connection. That's important for you to know. So it's like they're trying to time their arrival, because what this person wants is to be able to fix things with you. It's like, I don't want to put all this pressure on you, Libra. I think they're going to speak their piece to you. I think what you need to know is that yes, they want you back in their life. Yes, they want a relationship with you. And yes, they want a serious relationship with you. Where the two of you are invested in each other 100%, and it's gonna lead somewhere, it's gonna go somewhere. That's what's on this person's mind. But then, like, I don't want to pressure you at the same time. I'm not going to give you an ultimatum. I'm not going to back you into a corner and force you into anything. I feel like that's what goes on in their energy, but at the same time wanting it, but not wanting to pressure you. So I feel like this person is really trying to figure out the best way to make things right with you, to build things with you without jeopardizing it in any way. That's what's going on. Okay, that's what I can see. So someone who definitely wants to make things right with you, get back into your life, fix it. That's what's going on with them. Okay, I love you so much, Libra. Next is Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpios. Let's see. Who are you thinking of? Let's tap into their energy and see how they feel about you. Reminiscing about you for sure. So I wonder, like, have you recently come across their feed? Because it's like now all of a sudden you're on my mind again. So if you recently posted something or shared good news about something going on in your life, yes, this person has seen it. And it's triggering so much regret in their energy. So that's what it feels like. Recently, some of you could have maybe even just you posted an accomplishment, or you just posted something, or maybe you posted something what that was important to you, because I feel like this is all going on like in social media. This person has seen it and now you're on their mind heavily. Now I can't get you off of my mind. But they're thinking of the beautiful times between the two of you. But then, like, that triggers so much regret, because even though, on the one hand, they're thinking of the beautiful memories, the good times, the fun, the laughter, all of it, it's still, I feel like it makes them sad. So it's like, you see so much warmth and sun around this person and their energy, and then it's like a black cloud settles in, and that black cloud is like my reality. I think this person realizes that they should have chosen you, and I don't mean to sound insulting. I think they realize that, though, like, I should have chose you. I should have made you mine. I should have made a commitment to you or upheld those things with you. If anyone has recently announced their engagement, this person is so sad over it. OMG. So sad over it. So sad. So full of regret. Or if you've recently posted something about an accomplishment, or maybe you've recently gotten into a relationship, they are so sad over this. So know that you are being looked at, you are on this person's mind, and it's just all of the things that I regret losing. Because who can compare to you? I'm telling you that no one can compare to you, Scorpio, and this person knows that. They know they're never going to find anyone as good looking as you, but it's not all about your good looks. It's about you, the complete and total package as a person, from head to toe, and even your brain and your intelligence, your independence and your strength. But then it's all wrapped up in a beautiful package, and this person even loves the way that you dress, the way that you put yourself together. They feel like you're very polished. They feel like it's just regret for not ending up with you. That's what I can see. Because now they're thinking about what it would have been like if I ended up with you. What things would be like for us today if we had been married and if we had children at this point. I shouldn't have kept weighing my options, which I know if you guys relate to that energy, how insulting that could have felt for you. That this person was maybe even, not making things exclusive with you. And maybe you guys were both dating around. This person regrets that so much, and now what's on their mind, and they're very much in their feelings about it. I should have settled down with you. What more was I looking for? I think they feel like a complete idiot. I think they feel very sad. And I'm not trying to sound rude when I say any of this, but that is the truth about it. So you're definitely triggering a lot for this person right now. And, if you haven't posted anything and you're about to, know that this person is going to see it. Somehow, some way they're going to see it. It's going to get passed along to them. They're going to end up seeing you. And that's where there's so much regret that's there. So it seems like you guys could be in a happy place right now. And maybe this even gives you a little bit of closure that this person does see everything they lost. But then again, I also wonder for others of you, I'm telling you how much this person is looking back at the connection with you and regretting and certainly wishing that if they could do it all over again, they do it differently. So then the question is, will you, Scorpio, give this person a chance to do it differently with you? That's what I wonder. Okay, that's what I can see going on. That is how they feel. I love you so much. Next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see how this person feels about you. Whoever you're thinking of as you watch this, let's see how they feel. So it feels like, oh man, this is a beautiful place to be. Like in that energy of things feeling like it's so new and it's so amazing and it's so fresh. It's like being in a little bubble where it's only the two of you in this whole wide world. Like, just know that when you're with this person, they give you their undivided attention. They can't keep their eyes off of you. I think this person is absolutely mesmerized by you, Sagittarius. I say that because these energies are so strong with the Ten of Cups and the Star. This person feels like you are just eye candy, and they have butterflies in their stomach. They have hearts in their eyes. This person is in love with you, but then it's like also this energy of where it grows stronger and stronger and stronger every day. Every time you guys spend time together, this person's feelings grow for you more and more. But the Ten of Cups is also like very presently like head over heels in love and so excited and anticipating things going right. And there's so much euphoria. I think it's like it's too good to be true. How can I be with someone that's so amazing? Because this person feels like you have movie star looks. But it's not all about the looks, but I mean that's a big part of what this person is feeling is how they feel you're so just amazing, perfect. The star is like perfection. So when they have this, list of what they're looking for in a partner, you are the list. You have this person wrapped around your finger, and I don't say that for anyone to manipulate, but honestly, you do. You have this person wrapped around your finger. There's this element of wanting to build trust and like wanting to lower walls and like get unstuck. And I'm kind of reading it in a funny way like that because it makes me wonder, do you trust this person? If you're having a hard time trusting this person or opening up, know that the messages that came through from spirit is how they feel about you. And so if you're the one that's having a hard time letting them in and moving forward, they recognize that they're not going anywhere. They want so badly for them to be someone that you can trust fully, to open up and be yourself, be your unfiltered self, your authentic self, your no makeup self, all of it. They just want all of you. They want to see all of you. They want to know everything they can about you. It's like this person wants you to move forward and not let things from the past, whether it's personally for you, come between the two of you. So if you feel like you're in that place where it's hard for you to open up to someone, they want you to open up. Now, if the shoe's on the other foot and I'm telling you how in love this person is with you, could be how they still feel about you. If things have gone wrong between you and them, where maybe they had to put walls up for their own protection, or something happened where they felt like the trust got broken between you and them, like the security, I think that this person is in the mindset of, I want to see what can happen with us. I want to trust. I want to believe in this. I want to let you in. I want to let my walls down. I think they might just need a little more help from you if that's the case. Help from you and what I mean by that is quality time, really talking about things, and so they can just spend enough time with you to get a sense of who you are, to feel secure. So a couple different messages coming through depending on which side of this you are on, but that's what it's like. That's how they feel. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you so much. That's what's going on with them. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn, who are you thinking of? How do they feel about you? That's the question. Let's ask Spirit to show us. Okay, so there's a lot of sadness coming through in this person's energy. There is sadness about what's gone wrong, even if they lost you. If they lost you, this person is very much thinking about the breakup, what came between the two of you, even the things that they did that made them at fault, the things that they did to make things just messed up or messy, the carelessness. They're holding their head down in sadness and in shame. So know that they recognize that, they're thinking of that. That is still very much on their mind. That moment where things ended between the two of you, or maybe things just got to a place where when you look back, you see that was the moment where things really became difficult for us. Or that was the moment when I realized, like, when we truly separated. So they're thinking a lot about that, grieving about that. There's a real sense of grief in this person's energy. The Five of Cups is being broken up inside. But then when you see the King of Cups coming through, but these two energies, I'll get to that in a second. The King of Cups shows me how much this person loves you. They really do. Don't think I'm sticking up for them, because maybe they did things to mess things up for the two of you, Capricorn. I can see the sadness that they feel and the shame that they feel. But at the same time, this person does love you and doesn't know how to not love you, can't stop loving you, can't stop thinking about you. So you're on their mind all the time. They're still very connected to you. The thing about it is they don't know how to approach you, and moreover, They are anticipating getting their head chopped off. They're anticipating like being turned away and rejected. They are anticipating that. What you choose to do and how you'll choose to receive this person, that's very personal. And don't think I'm saying that they're right about it, but for whatever reason, this person feels like, well, I want to make my approach, but I'm probably just going to get rejected, or even they're worried about seeing your anger, about making you angry, about seeing your temper. It's just like, I think they feel like if they were to actually get rejected, like I couldn't take the heartache of being rejected by you. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wallow away in my own sadness. That's what it's like. So if you're wondering why they haven't approached you, it's because they're anticipating upsetting you, and maybe even you telling them a thing or two. You might have a few choice words for this person, and it just feels like, when I put myself in their shoes, like I can't take hearing it. I can't take hearing what it is that you have to say. I can't take like the verbal tongue lashing that I feel you might give me. So that's what they do now. So it's like being in this cycle of loving you so much, missing you, having so much regret, but then the way that they're like they don't want to approach, because then it'll be my true reality about how you feel for me, because remember, they're anticipating the worst. So it's like I can't let myself fully be in reality, because maybe there's a little spark in the back of my mind that things could be right, but then I know if I approach and you tell me to get lost, and you maybe even curse me out or say whatever it is that you have to say to me that I know maybe I deserve, but that's going to hurt, like I can't take that. Do you look at that as this person being a coward? I don't know how you look at that, but that's what it's like. The Wheel of Fortune, there's almost like this funny energy of, well, this is what I want, but what's meant to be with us is going to be. I think that they want to be with you. This person does love you, wants you to let them in, has a lot of things that they want to make right with you and make up to you. So if you're wondering why they haven't approached, that is why. Makes me wonder what you want them to do. Do you want them to approach? And then with the overall energy being the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like that's the only way this person can kind of find peace to the situation, is like this vibe of, well, what's meant to be with us will be. And if things are meant to be, it will be. And if it's going to fall into place, then it's going to fall into place. But I have a hard time feeling like this person is going to take the initiative. Alrighty, Capricorn. I love you so much. That's what I can see going on. I send you much love and light. That's how I feel. And next is Aquarius, my beautiful Aquarius. Let's get into your reading. Who are you thinking of? Let's see how they feel about you. Okay, so there's like a real plight in this person's energy. Like, I don't want to fight. Do we have to fight? Let's not fight. Let me in. I wonder if any of you, did you kick this person out of your house or tell them to leave? Some of you could have done that, because I can pick up on that vibe. And then it's like with that Knight of Swords in reverse, tempers maybe were flaring. I wonder if you got into an argument. I wonder how much that escalated. Or maybe it was just you cutting them out, cutting them off, something like that. Because this very much looks like you're in separation from someone, or you're taking a break from someone. And this person's vibe is like, I can't stand being apart. Like, I can't stand this. I need you. I want you. Just know that if you are in separation from someone, Aquarius, they are absolutely suffering. It's you're there, wherever you are, that's where their home is, and they want to be home. They want to come back home, because being around you it just feels like my life is complete and I feel whole. So it makes me wonder what happened between the two of you, especially if you can resonate with this energy of maybe having words with them, having an argument with them. I talk about an argument because that Knight of Swords, there's a temper, and that's like tempers flaring, and then the sword is about the words. So I think that if they're the ones that had that temper show and lashed out, I know that they wish they could go back in time and swallow those words and keep their mouths shut. Because when I look at this person's energy, I feel like they're taking accountability. They are taking accountability. Aquarius, you have someone that is suffering. Like, that's why I wonder, for some of you here, did you kick this person out and they don't have a place to go? Like, I'm not trying to be too nosy, but when you see the Six of Pentacles coming through and then the Five of Pentacles, this is such a need. Because even look at the way that these people literally on the cards are like poor. They're like beggars. This is someone handing a coin to this person because they're in such need. But where it's in reverse is like the agonizing over not being a part of things with you. So that's what it's like. Whether you kick them out or not, this person is agonizing over being apart from you, feeling like they're on the outside, feeling like they're not included, feeling like they're not a part of things. And there's such a need, like this person needs you. At least that's the way that they look at it. Like you're so important to them, like I need you, I can't stand being without you. The Knight of Cups makes me wonder, have they tried to make things right and did you turn them away? If you did, that's like really stinging this person. But they have not given up and they won't give up. Some of them are even anticipating, well, if I make my approach, I'm probably just going to get turned down. So if they haven't made their approach, they could just be giving you a little more time. They could have it in their mind and like this belief, well, I should just give you a little more time. Depending on how things escalated between you and them. What you need to know is you have someone that is missing you like crazy and just feels like when things are messed up between you and I, nothing else is right in my life. Like I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't focus on anything else. It's not over. It's not over by a long shot. Not in this person's energy, even though things are horrible from their perspective, being shut out like this. They're not gonna let you go. They're not gonna. Because when I see the Three of Wands coming through, this person is gonna do everything that they can to make it right. Even, if they haven't made their approach yet, don't think that that's because they've given up. Because they believe that the two of you are meant to be together. That's where their current energy is. That is currently how they feel and what they believe. Okay, Aquarius, I love you so much. That is what's going on with them. Next is Pisces, my beautiful Pisces. How does this person feel about you? So focus on other choose. And we're going to see how they feel about you. This is a very like decision, like final decision type of vibe coming through from this person. Capricorn's energy is here. Are you guys dating a Capricorn? Or maybe there's cross watchers for you, Pisces, or that could be your own moon or rising sign. So if things are at a standoff with you and someone, like if you've broken up with this person or things just like exploded somehow and you had like a falling out or an argument, or the two of you have just like really distanced yourselves from each other, And it's like a standoff of who's gonna make the first move. From this person's perspective, because that's what it feels like to them. And the longer they're in that energy of nothing happening, the more they're deciding for themselves, like, well, it's really over and done between us. Like, it's really over and done between us. So, Pisces, to be really honest with you, you have someone that is telling themselves that the connection with you is over. So, if you're not broken up with them and you're with this person now, it makes me wonder, what are they showing to you? Like, are they treating you bad? Are they being lazy when it comes to you? Are they making half efforts when it comes to you? If they are, and you notice that there's been a drastic change, I feel like it's because this person has given up on the connection. And that's not a reflection of you and your worthiness of this person's effort. No, I just think it's important for you to know, like, if there has been a change, like a drastic change, and you don't know what's going on, what spirit is showing you behind the scenes, so to speak, is someone who feels the connection has run its course and come to an end. There's and for those of you that know good and well that you're in separation from this person, maybe you did have an argument, maybe you went your separate ways. The longer you guys don't talk, the more this person makes up their mind about things being over between the two of you. This devil is in reverse, which is a very karmic connection, it feels like to me. Karmic in not your forever, but just like a reason for the connection. You know what they say, a reason, a season, or a lifetime? This person feels like there's a reason attached to the connection with you. And what I mean by that is certain things the two of you were supposed to learn from each other karmically, not as a punishment to you, but something that you are meant to learn from each other. Karma is just a balancing of lessons from one life to the next. It's not a punishment. But where it starts to get weird is if you hold on to the connection past its expiration date, so to speak. So I know in a recent reading that I did for you guys, I saw that it's time for you to release a karmic connection. So if you resonate with that, this might really speak to you as well. I feel like if you relate to that whole karmic connection vibe, and this person is doing something to let you go, and if you're wondering, should I let go? I feel like the answer is yes. It's absolutely yes, because this is about breaking karmic ties, about breaking attachments, breaking through codependency, unhealthy, just something that's unhealthy. And it makes me, not to be too nosy, but like when you see the devil and you see the tower, for some of you here, things could have gotten really bad in this connection. And they might even be doing you a favor if they're thinking about things really being over. Honestly, they could be doing you a favor. I know it hurts and you may not see that now, but when you look back at it, if this separation plays out and you guys really do stay apart, I think you might actually be grateful that you don't have this person in your life anymore, because there is so much heaviness that's coming through and just feeling very small, feeling like I can't get through, feeling like my efforts, like I try and 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 I try again. And what happens? It goes nowhere. I feel like I'm banging my head against the wall. So some of you here watching could feel like that about this person. Because I know it's really touchy if I'm telling you that you have someone that feels like things are over between the two of you. But if you feel like, you know what, it's been really toxic with them, that might actually be the best thing. Could be the universe stepping in almost. Kind of like stepping in a way that you may not see now, but is actually really good for you. Because the bottom line is, what's on this person's mind is feeling like things are over, and it's over, like permanently over. So I just feel like this even goes back to you releasing ties with someone that's very unhealthy for you. Then there's another question that comes through. Is this person currently your person, or is this someone that you just still have ties with from the past? Because if you're watching this specifically with the question on your mind about how someone from the past feels about you, or how someone in separation feels about you, to this person, it feels like it's completely over. And I feel like they're in the mindset of it's over, that chapter of my life is closed, and I'm moving on. And I know that's not the easiest thing to hear, Pisces, but trust me, like these messages only come from a loving place, never a hurtful place or a hateful place or a place to make you feel sad. These messages only come through with the intention of helping someone. So just take from it what feels right to you. But that's what Spirit is showing me. That's what I can see is going on. I love you guys so much. I just want to say thank you again for watching the video. I do hope that it was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you so much. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. That would be amazing. I send you much love and light, and I will see you all in the next reading.